Welcome to COBOL Tutorials. In previous videos, we discussed setting up meetings and meeting registration fees. In this video, we'll discuss how to create meeting activities. Many meetings, like conferences, have additional events within the meeting. To provide for this need, the meeting record can have meeting activities associated with it. Attendees can register themselves and companions for these activities as part of their registration process. To create a meeting activity, we begin in the meeting record. I'll start in the same meeting we'd previously created. Scroll down to the Activities and Sessions subgrid. Click the plus icon in the upper right-hand corner. This will open a blank meeting activity record. Add a value for the name and select an activity type. You have two options, session or activity. While the practical functionality is the same for these options, the wizard will sort them into separate lists if you have records with the two different types. Typically, people will select session if the activity record is for workshops or sessions related to the meeting topic. The activity type is often for events like a dinner or a special outing. In this case, I'll choose activity. Click Save. While many of the fields will be familiar to you if you've set up a meeting record, we'll go into some detail about how they function for a meeting activity record here. Full day, begin date and time, and end date and time allow you to set specifics for the meeting activity records to help your customers plan effectively. When they register, they will be alerted if they select multiple activities where the date and time will conflict. Location can be useful if the activity is not at the same location as the meeting, or if the meeting is in a larger location and you want to specify a room. Require RSVP is an important field for meeting activity records. If this is marked yes, then contacts will need to specifically select this activity for attendance, and you'll be able to track a list of people who've signed up. If this is marked as no, you can allow the activity to be seen in the registration process, but no one will be able to sign up for it. A possible use case would be if you have a keynote speaker and you want to highlight the date and time of this session for those registering, but you do not require a unique registration record for everyone planning to go to the keynote. In this case, RSVP would be marked no. Then, after the keynote, you might have a luncheon with the speaker for which you do not need to get registrations. That would be a separate activity where RSVP would be marked yes. Publish to portal will allow you to either display the activity on the portal or just on the back end. Maximum capacity and waitlist fields allow you to manage the attendance for activities that require an RSVP and will work the same as meeting max capacity and waitlist fields. In order to set registration dates, fees, and registration criteria, you'll be able to add registration fees, which we'll cover in another video. Thank you for joining us for COBOL Tutorials.